There's this guy that I always see. I always used to see him at the library, and like I always used to go there like every other day or whatever, and he was always there, and he would show up right when I get there and stuff like that or whatever. But like I was like, like I'd be recording and I'd be like, look at this gang stalker or whatever, and then like one day he just like got all mad at me and he's like, you're always calling me a gang stalker, but you're a gang stalker. And then he was like trying to say that I was a gang stalker and that I was gang stalking him. And then he like we just got this conversation. He was saying that he was being gang stalked. And then I was like, look, dude, I'll show you my videos. I am being gang stalked. I'm not lying. And then like he was just pretending like he's being gang stalked too, and whatever. So like I just like go along with it, whatever. Right, but like he kind of had me going for a minute. I was just like unsure, but I was just kind of like, well, I see you. You seem to be syncing up with me whenever I see you, though. And then like the next time I see him after that, he has like a red shirt on. He's like sitting with these other gang stalkers at the table or whatever, But anyway, like I just see that guy all the time. But anyway, today I saw him and he had this Dragon Ball Z shirt on. That's the exact same shirt that I have. This one. This Dragon Ball Z shirt. This Dragon Ball Z shirt. He had the exact same shirt today. He had that exact same shirt today. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know where I got this shirt. I've had it for a long time. Maybe it was at Walmart and we both got it. We just both happened to get it, like when it was sold there or whatever. You could say that as like an explanation. But nah, I don't think so. I think he was wearing it deliberately. And then the one day I was wearing a Deadpool shirt when I was recording. And I didn't catch it on camera because I walked by him already. So like I was too far away from him to like even record it. And he had his back to me and everything. So I couldn't catch it on camera. But I was recording at the time. But I had this Deadpool shirt on. And I walked by this guy and he has the same... It's not the same shirt. It's not the same exact shirt like that guy. But it was the same logo, though. It's like mine's a gray shirt and his is a black shirt, and it's pretty much the same exact shirt. And he just gets on a motorcycle right next to me, and then he starts it right when I get to the street, like as I'm walking through this parking lot. And then another day, this guy, I was just standing outside with a Colorado sweatshirt on, and this guy, like this Colorado hoodie that I have, I don't know where that's at. This guy comes out and he has this Colorado hoodie on, and it's pretty much the same shirt. Like it's like a gray shirt with the Colorado logo on it, and it's like not the same exact shirt, but it's pretty much the same. And he comes out, he walks out of the door right next to me where I'm standing, and then he walks right up to me, and like I was like on my phone, so like he walks right up to me right as he walks out the door, and like basically like grabs me, like walks right up to me, and he's like, dude, look, I got a Colorado shirt on too. And then he just walks away. And then like I've seen people with like lion shirts and just whatever. And then I was trying to record it last night when I was driving, but I couldn't really. Like I recorded it, but you can't really tell what's happening. I'm sure there's some other gang stalkers I caught in that video. I haven't watched it back yet, but there are these motorcycles behind me though. And they're just like driving behind me, like following me, following my car, you know. Just these really loud motorcycles, and like as I would drive, like they would just sit at the intersection behind me, and then as I drive through the crosswalk, they start going and they're just revving up really loud. Like as I'm going up Norfolk Avenue. And like other gang stalkers are driving out in front of me, synchronized with them behind me and everything, and then they drive up like right behind me with like really bright headlights and really loud motorcycles. But they did that once when I went up Norfolk Avenue on the way, and then on the way back from that same delivery, they're doing it again on Norfolk Avenue with the motorcycles behind me. This is weirdo shit. And then today, I saw a guy on a bike and a guy on a skateboard ride by me at the same exact time again. Or the other day, it was a guy on a bike at the one side of the intersection, and then a guy on a skateboard at the other side of the intersection. But then today, it was a guy on a bike and a guy on a skateboard riding right beside me at the same exact time. I don't know if it was the same guys, probably, maybe, or it was like around the same area. I don't know. It's just a never-ending story. And then this one old lady was like getting into a red car with a blue shirt on right as another red car drove by, and then getting out right as another red car drove by and stuff. And like a bunch of red cars were driving by and blue cars and whatever. And she's like syncing up with the blue shirt and the red car across the street from me as I walk up the street. And then she walks up to the curb right next to me, like crosses the street and then walks up to the curb right next to me. And I just like stop there and I'm like, hello. And she just laughs and I'm like, what's funny? And she's like, you're funny. And she's just laughing like something's funny. I don't know what's funny. I really don't know what's funny. I really don't know what's wrong with people to like try to convince people that they're crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that evil ass shit? Trying to convince people that they're crazy and trying to tell them, oh, just go see a doctor. They'll help you out. They'll help get rid of the gang stalkers. And like pretending like you're helping too, even. Like, what's wrong with people to do that to people? Why would you do that to people, you know? Why would you try to make someone insane and try to get them, make them institutionalize themselves in a mental hospital where they're going to shove pills down their throat, and you know that they're actually being gang stalked? You know that they're not schizophrenic. What's wrong with you? How do you sleep at night? Being that much of a piece of shit. I'm really trying to understand why are people like this? And what did I ever do to you either? I never did anything to you. The fuck? Why, dude? This guy was like, yeah, my brother, he saw a bunch of cars driving by him and people getting in their cars right next to him and taking off and stuff. And then he went and saw a doctor, and he doesn't see gang stalkers anymore. So go seek help, bro. Please. Like, how do you just type that out to somebody and hit send and then just feel good about yourself after that? You know? Like, what's wrong with you? Do you need a hug or something? Like, what happened to make you that way? Do you just have no soul or something? Or what? Anyways, I'll be back on later.